What's up, everybody? How you guys doing today? I hope you're ready for a good workout. I am. That's for definite. I'm going to be doing a leg workout today. A basic leg workout. I'm going to start off with some Smith machine squats, which I haven't been doing in a while, so I want to get that back in. So you're going to get to see me start from the beginning. I'm going to be starting off with like no weight and a little bit more, then I'll add it on because my back has always given me a problem whenever I've done squats. Then I'm going to do some leg presses, leg extensions, some stiff-legged deadlifts, some leg curls, some basic exercises to get me make sure I hit all my muscles in my leg area. If you guys are new to my channel, my name is Charlie Dean. I've been a trainer and this is the channel Sixpack at 60. And I've been a trainer for over 35 years. I've been a nutritionist also. So I have a kind of an idea of what I'm talking about. And basically, I'm not giving you guys advice or anything like that. I'm just working out. I'm a 61-year-old personal trainer and nutritionist that is still working out consistently every day. As a matter of fact, I work out all over the country and all over the world. And I live stream those workouts on this channel. So if that's your kind of thing, checking that out, do me a favor, hit like and subscribe. And let me get started on this workout. Let me set up my pad first. Make sure this is all going through correctly. Hold on. Yes, it looks like it is. Okay, let me get that going here. All right, the first exercise I'm going to be doing is Smith machine Smith machine squats. So let me look for my little pad here. I don't need it for this first set, but I do like to use it sometimes. Let me get a sip of some water. I guess my comment didn't go on there. Okay, let me add this here. What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's doing good. Drop a comment or a question or just say hello. You guys got the message. Also, I just started, I opened up that thing down there that says community. So I guess you can ask a question if I don't get to it while I'm, while I'm working out. I can get to it in the comments later. Let me just, there's no weight on this bar. I haven't done this in a while, so that's why it's important to get my movement down correctly. I haven't done squats on a Smith machine or barbell since before the hernia. So, I mean, this is just warming up, but my legs are coming out though. This right leg seems to have an issue because of my knee. But, all right. Yeah. Let me get it nice. Yeah, see, it's just me getting the movement down right now. Yeah, I don't know. You guys can see in the mirror over here. In the mirror, they look good in this light. All right, let me put a little weight. Now it's important that I do this, even though it's a light weight, I have to do it with correct form because of my back. Yeah, see, when I do it, I feel it on my lower back there. So, I mean, I'm traveling this week, so I really don't want to fuck my back up before I travel. We're heading out to Italy this week, so it just doesn't feel good to squat. Maybe going that low, take that weight. Oh, maybe, yeah, it just feels stiff, like, let me try it again without, maybe not going so, I don't know what the problem is, it's like, when see, that's always used to happen to me when I was a kid. The squat always used to hurt me in the lower back, so I stayed away from that shit. I gotta drink some water. All right, let me try it again. Let me get a nice footing. I want to make sure I can't go to failure on squats, even if it's a Smith machine, because I always feel myself. That one felt better, but all right. Now, next exercise, I'm gonna do the leg press. So, we can do one more set on here. I like the way the quads feel on here, and you guys probably can't see it. Maybe if I go this way, if anybody's watching this shit. water. I'm also waiting on a delivery of some VPC 157. My shoulder and my wife's shoulder and my little dog. So, all right. Ooh, that was a good set. Okay, it got better as it went on, but yeah, I feel it. Feels good. All right, let me get to my leg press. And I forgot to put my watch, but we'll put it now. Okay. One of the reasons why I use the watch is because to keep my time, I want to have an idea of what time I'm at. Because I don't really want to just keep exercising just for the shit of exercising, unless it's a crappy day outside and I want to do some stuff. But to get my main basic workout that I have to get through every day, it shouldn't take that long. It should take less than an hour. Anything else is just extra, it's fun, but that's later on. But also, I track my calories, I track my food. Now, I know this watch doesn't track my calories 100% accurate, but it gives me some ballpark idea. I know if every day it says I burn 3,000 calories, and that it says I'm eating 2,500, then I might be, and if I start seeing myself actually changing, then I keep it there, then I know it's doing good. But if I don't see anything, I'll still adjust the deficit further, or the protein further, so the numbers might not actually be good, but I'll still be dropping the body fat. So it gives me a reference point. That's why I like tracking. All right, let me set up the camera by the leg press. That's as low as I can get it, huh? Okay. Okay, now on the leg press, a lot of people like to put a lot of weight on the leg press, but the problem is they don't do anything. They do a very small range of motion, you know, and when that happens, you ain't really doing nothing. So I found it better. I've been training for a long time. I've been training on a consistent basis, I'd say, since 1982 or 81. I have pictures in my high school yearbook of me training, so I know after that I was pretty consistent throughout my life. I've always had a gym membership. I've always worked for a gym or myself, other than my music production. Some of the stories I can tell you guys about the gym and steroid stories for people and shit. So in the gym, in the locker rooms with guys ODing and shit. Yeah, so. Whew. Okay, this leg press, like I said, a lot of people love to throw on the weight on the leg press. I don't like to do that. I like to do a weight that I can manage all the way down. All my workouts, I try to do full range of motion with a weight that I can control. The reason why I want to control the weight is because if I get off balance or something happens, I can still control it. You know what I'm saying? It's not so heavy that it falls down and breaks my fucking leg. You know what I'm saying? It's something I can control. I like to keep that weight, keep that level, you know. The way I up my intensity is by pushing myself to failure as much as possible, you know. And here on the leg press, I bring it all the way down so it starts activating my glutes and my hamstrings too when my butt comes off the pad. So that's why I use lighter weight here. So. Don't get me wrong though, I have gone through those years when I was younger, putting 10 pounds, 20 plates on each side, whatever fits, and then moving it, go like a little couple inches and shit, you know. And everybody, yeah, oh shit, look at his leg press. Everybody watching. That's so stupid. But anyway, all right. And also when I do this movement, as I'm coming down, I'm contracting my muscles too. So that's why it's a little harder. It's not just moving the weight, because the weight is not that heavy. You just gotta move it heavy. I could have done maybe 1 or 2 more, but that's just my first set. And shit is twitching. That was just my first set, so I do a lighter first set. And you put a little bit of weight on there. But you see, I bring it all the way down. And I don't go super slow. I'm not one of those super slow science guys. I vibe, I feel it. Get my movement going smooth. I like my groove. That's why it's important to have a weight you can control. Let me throw a little bit of weight on here. You know, in my life, I wanted to have a gym because I've always mostly worked at gyms. I always wanted to have one in my house because I said I would always work out there whenever I felt like it. And I got to tell you, man, once you get to the spot where you can actually have a little bit of workout space in your house, there's nothing better than that. Now, don't get me wrong. Commercial gym is great, but if you have a space where you have everything you need, I don't know, my wife and myself, my kids, they say this is the best investment we've done. I mean, for my whole life, I've always had a gym membership. So I've been paying $30. Well, actually, I sold myself the gym membership. I think we paid $20 a month for the full service membership for me and my wife forever. Then they canceled that membership. And then my friend Andre sold me the same membership, but they never canceled that one. But they went out of business. But anyway, that doesn't matter. I'm just fucking bullshitting here before I get to do my next set. Yeah, it's real important to do full range of motion. A lot of people worry about that because they think, what about stretching? You got to do your stretching before you work out. If you do your exercise correctly with a light enough weight on your warm-up sets, when you come down all the way, you are stretching that muscle. If you do a full range of motion, you're getting the stretch that you need. So all that stretching beforehand while your muscles are cold, that's not really a good thing. You need to warm up a little bit. And if you do full range of motion, I was told by several bodybuilders throughout my whole career, and I'm not talking about Joe the bodybuilder, I'm talking about Mr. USA and Mr. Universe, of Mr. Olympia Top 3. A bunch of people who I've met over my lifetime running gyms. I've managed gyms since like '98. So I've seen a lot of people in all different states, California, here, and in Florida, so all over. Okay, next set. That was it. You know, I do watch other YouTube videos about fitness. One of the guys I watch is Ryan Huniston, and he was mentioning something in the video I just saw, I think yesterday or today. He was mentioning something about pausing in your sets, and I always do that to try to get a little more, but the way he explained it made a little sense to not stop for a second and go a little more till you fail, because that's failure. What I'm doing is cheating failure. I'm getting ready to get to the failure, then I stop. Then I build up again, so I do a few more. But I'm trying to do this now, too. I can't do anymore. There's a couple times I wanted to stop and do some more, but actually I'm gonna put a little bit more weight on it, because once I get over 15 reps, that's the weight is too light. You know, that's how I judge it. Let me get. Let me see how. Oh fuck! Ow! That's what I get for trying to show off. Okay. I need to get more plates, man. If you're watching, Maria, I gotta get more plates. I just ordered a weighted, you know, the dip belt. I ordered the dip belt so I can do chin-ups now with some weight on me. Because I'm a firm believer in using weight for chin-ups. That'll bring, I needed to get to 10 reps to be able to do 10 reps. Now, I'll try to do like 5 reps with a little bit of weight. You know, when I was, at one point after my car accident, I was 297 pounds, and I was able to do 1 chin-up before my hernia. And then I had to drop my weight because I realized That shit was way too much weight for a person. Most of it was fat. So it wasn't doing any good for myself or my clients. The real kicker was when I went to the doctor, and the doctor told me that I was about this close to having type 2 diabetes. And I didn't want that, so I did what was necessary to not get that. I changed my whole diet around. I went from eating bullshit to eating almost 100% whole foods every day. It took me about a year and a half, but I dropped 100 pounds and kept it off for 5 years, and that's where I'm at now. This is like the 5.5 year since I dropped that weight since my car accident. So I can show you how to keep it off, man. I do keep it off. I'm gonna start showing you guys how I track my food every day, because that's really important too. I want to get back to you really have to track your food. You know, some people say that I don't want to have to deal with that shit every day, but something you do have to deal with. You have to put your gas in your car every day. You have to put oil when it says you need oil. You have to change the brakes when you have to change the brakes. You have to eat the right amount every day. And once you learn that, your moods, you find out you're in control of your moods. And oh, I think I heard a door. I'm waiting for a package. Okay, let me get this set done. This is the last set of this. Sounded like there was a truck out there, but. Okay. All right, how's a good set? Man. All right, let's get over to the leg extension. I love this Titan machine. This is a Titan leg press and hack squat machine if it was over. But I'm not doing hack squats today because I did Smith machine squats. Man, I can't tell. Better come out. All right, let me do this here. We're gonna go over here. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Now, this exercise here hits the quads right here really good. It isolates it. Now, the squat, Smith machine squat, and the leg press are both basic exercises. They're compound movements. They hit different parts of your leg. But this machine right here, this leg extension, hits your quads. All right, when you do this exercise. Now this machine is the Titan leg press seated leg curl combination machine. It's a badass machine. I love it. So let me get to this. I got my weight on there. Let me just okay. Now, when I do these, I do tense up my quads at the same time, so you'll see my leg get tense right before I do this set. And with your legs burn really quick. You're gonna find out once you start doing leg extensions that after, 8, 9, 10, it's gonna start burning. That's the reason why it does that is because lactic acid gets into your muscles. So after I finish the set, I leave it in a stretched position like this, and it pulls out the lactic acid. It makes it feel better very quickly. So, and what I do is try to get it up to where it burns, and then do 1 or 2 reps more. So anyway, let me get this going. I got the stretch going good. First set, leg extensions. Whew, now stretching. See, when it started burning, I just was able to go like 1.5 reps more than, 1.5 reps more. But now I'm stretching it because that shit was burning. Your legs burn very, very quickly, man. At least mine do. So what are you guys up to, man? The chat is pretty quiet. I see people watching, but nobody's talking. Just drop a comment or a question. If you don't like the way I'm doing something, let me know. If you like it, let me know. It helps the stream when you guys engage a little bit. But if everybody wants to know before you ask, I am 61 years old, and we are in Florida, Port St. Lucie, and this is my home gym, where I train myself and my clients. Let me get ready here for the next set. It's burning. 1, 2. Oh shit. Woo. When it starts burning, boy, that's just gonna burn tomorrow. Yeah, before, I'm lucky, I'm fortunate. I have a pool with a jacuzzi, so before my leg workouts, I go in the jacuzzi for about 20 minutes, get my legs nice and warm, and I come in, do my leg workout. Then after this leg workout, I'll jump right back into the jacuzzi, get my legs, make them feel nice. Then I'll go in the massage chair for a while. You can do that when you're halfway retired, when you work at home. But when you're after age 45, you really need to make your health your priority. Because if you don't have your health after age 45, you're only going downhill. You don't want that. Now, it's not all about living long. What it is about is living as long as possible, as good as possible, without the aid of medications, mobile transportation, mobile devices like walkers, wheelchairs, and shit like that. You want to get as far as you can in your life without having, I should say that, I want to get as far as I can in my life without people having to pick up after me, give me medications, walk me, pick me up from the floor, wipe my ass. I don't want none of that shit, you know? That's all. And if you stay healthy, usually that doesn't happen to you. So. And if you are on medication right now, you got to try as much as you can to help those medications work by being healthier and getting more fit. That way it helps the medications. Don't just think because you have medication, a cholesterol medication, you can go out and eat a whole bunch of shitty food. It doesn't work like that. You have cholesterol medication and exercise, then you'll be okay. All right, next set. I heard shit cracking. Okay. Whew. Oh. Ooh. Oh man, that was a good set. All right, now I'm going to shift over into some stiff-legged deadlifts for my next set, for my next exercise. And I got my legs, took about 25 minutes, the front of the legs. Back of the legs shouldn't take that much longer. Now my hamstrings are a little warm, based upon my, hold on, put this over here. Hold on 1 second. Okay, let me get this over here. Okay, I think that's going to be a good spot. Let me see. Yeah. Now the stiff-legged deadlift is an exercise that took me a long time to figure out how to do. It's a basic exercise, but I kind of feel that you need to be able to feel your muscle. And finally I figured it out. So this is how I figured it out. I'm going to tell you how I did it. Now what I did was, when you're standing here, right, and you want to touch your toes, keep your legs like this, right? Bend forward, touch your toes. Now when you start feeling the stretch here, and you start feeling pain, keep your back straight. But you feel it here and here, and in your butt, then that's where it's gonna be hitting you with the weight. So you gotta feel it like you're touching your toes. So, like that. Okay? Let me try to do it like this. Hold on. Let's see if I can get it done. Okay. All right. Now, go like this. Arch my back. I mean, don't arch my back, flatten it. And I keep the bar close to my legs. Oh, fuck yeah. That was a good set. Whew. Okay, gotta come back around this way a little. Whew. Man, legs kicks the shit out of me, man. I know I don't use a lot of weight, but legs definitely take it out of me. Okay, let's get this going. Whew. Yeah, you can see my hamstrings and how they contract.
Don't you stop working, baby.
I just go right where I feel it. Because if I go any higher, I don't feel it on my hamstrings anymore. So, one more set. Whew. Oh, shit. That really took the shit out of me, boy. Yeah, the hamstrings are coming up pretty good, I see. All right, next set. And remember, try to keep the bar as close to your shins as possible. Because once you start putting it out there, then you're gonna fuck up your back. You gotta keep it straight as possible. Like that. And bend down. And like I said, my range of motion with this exercise, I keep tension on my glutes and my hamstrings. Okay. Man, that was a good set. Yeah, the legs are coming out good. Whew. Okay, man. All right. I was gonna do some leg curls, but I think I finished it off good with that. I don't think my leg curls do anything. I hit really good on the leg press. So that was my leg blasting workout, man. That was a fucking good workout. I liked it. It's real good. I didn't get a lot of questions on the chat, but I will be here tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel, 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing my shoulders, triceps, and biceps again. That should be interesting. So I will see you guys later. If you got anything out of this workout, do me a favor, hit like and subscribe. Take care, have a great day.